Personality Not Included is a fun and entertaining marketing book that provides and serves as a guide for businesses that show us how to really authentically connect with our customers. And I am so happy to be here with the author, Rohit Bhargava, who's going to tell us more about the book. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm really glad to be here.
So please tell us, why is it important for businesses to focus on their personality?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that a lot of companies have gotten into this mode of being what I call faceless, right? I mean, we've all had this experience of waiting on hold for somebody to get to our problem, and everybody hates that. And so the theory of this book is that companies need to do more than that. They need to be authentic, they need to give people a chance to connect with them, and being faceless today is a recipe for going into chapter 11, or at the very least, not keeping the customers you've got.
So Rohit, personality seems like a pretty obvious idea. So what makes this book different?
I think the biggest thing is that personality, to me, is not about your personality or my personality. It's really about the personality of an organization. And so what I talk about in the book is that really comes down to three things. You've got to be unique, you've got to be authentic, and you've got to be talkable. And a lot of what I kind of spend my time talking about in the book is, how do you actually do that? How do you get to a point where you have all of those things working together so that you have a product or a service that people really respond to, and it's not just a one-time thing that they went in and they got it and then they left. Right,
so it's personality of the business to increase connection with their customers.
Exactly, and I think, if you look at like any marketing survey that's been done over the last 50 years, one of the biggest things that they talk about is the importance of word of mouth, right? People telling each other, and the idea that people actually buy from companies and businesses that they associate with, that they like.
Right.
And that idea sometimes gets lost in this concept of, now we've already made the sale and let's just put it into maintenance mode and whatever happens, happens.
So you talk a lot about being unique, authentic, and talkable. How does your book, Personality Not Included, live up to this?
Well, there's a lot of pressure, first of all, I put on myself because I wrote a book about personality, and so I've got to live up to that, right? There's a couple things that are completely different in the book that I think make it stand out and have those three things. The first one is that the book is written in a very different style. So what I've found is that most business books get to their big idea by chapter 6 and then they just repeat themselves. So this book only has 6 chapters.
Okay.
And the whole second half of it is action guides. So if you think an idea is useful, how do you put it into action? That, I think, is part of the uniqueness of it. The authenticity of it comes in that if I talk about this book, or if you talk about this book online, chances are I'm going to find it. And I respond to blog posts, and I read Twitter every day, and I kind of put videos out there. And the whole idea behind that is that I want to be an approachable author. The last thing that I would say about the book is that there's a lot of kind of hidden secret bonus links in there. So there's a fake ending to the book. Like some movies have. So after the end credits, after the index, there's an additional page that has a link to something that you can download that's kind of a secret. There's also an alternate intro to the book that's somewhere hidden in there as well. And there's lots of different bonus pieces there, because what I'm trying to do is not just give you more content, because everybody likes more content and it's all free. But I'm also trying to give you a reason to tell somebody else about the book. So you can say, oh, did you see that book? It had that thing, and it was like a fake, URL, and it was something that I hadn't seen before, and it gives people something to talk about.
Right.
And that's what any business is trying to do, and that's what I try and live up to, and what I try and do in the book.
Well, thank you so much, Rohit, for flying all the way across country to be with me today. It was a pleasure meeting you and learning more about your book, and thank you for autographing my book for today.
You're welcome, and I had a great time being here.
Great, thank you. Well, add personality to your business today. Pick up Personality Not Included by Rohit Bhargava. It's available today at buy.com.